Hey, what's going on everyone? This is Jakadash here. Welcome back to Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. If you're just joining us, last episode we fought Dark Samus for the first time in this little room right here. And we also got this dark beam. It's not like I said dark beam, but I know that's not what I said. And not only did we fight Dark Samus, but we also learned a bit of backstory of what she's doing here and how the pirates have reacted and whatnot. Subject took multiple armor breaches, exposing its body to local atmosphere. Resulting trauma led to multiple organ failure and death. Ugh. Phazon, volatile ore with biomutagenic properties. Origin point of Phazon unknown. First detection of element on Phazon Talon 4. Used by space pirates to produce vast levels of energy. Bioforms exposed to Phazon without proper shielding will eventually undergo radical mutation. Subject appears to have been terminated by his own forces. Evidence of parasitic infestation present. Subject may have turned on his allies against his will. Oh dear. Subject's spine was shattered after high-velocity impact. The attack crippled the subject, leaving it vulnerable to further attacks and ultimately termination. Was it like thrown against the wall or something? Maybe. Oh. Hey. Dark Darkling possessed gas-filled cyborg. Darkling enhances target's durability. Destruction of outer body will release a highly toxic cloud. So I wonder, is a Preed and a Puffer basically the same thing? Except a Preed is a cyborg Puffer? Seems to make sense. The aggressive Preeds are often possessed by Darklings for aerial hunting missions. The presence of the dark creature makes the small cyborg more durable. The toxic gas carried by Preed is enhanced by exposure to dark energy, making it considerably more dangerous. Uh-oh. Conceals a liminal device. Outer shell of the statue is composed of brimstone. Explosive damage may weaken or destroy it. Nullified crystal. Protective field of light energy deactivated. Light crystals, when covered with dark energy, cease to function for a brief time. Light energy can clear the crystal of the dark energy. Some dark creatures will fire dark energy at light crystals to hinder or damage their opponents or their enemies. Free log data, what can I say? Nullified beacon, protective field of light energy deactivated. Light beacons, when covered with dark energy, cease to function for a brief time. Light energy can clear the beacon of the dark energy. Light lift crystal energized by dark-based weaponry. Or weapons, rather. Used by the Luminoth forces during their war, most still function despite periodic abuse from the Ying. I see. Ow. Wait. Ah, crap. Darn you. Alright. It's the second one I've collected, yes? Yep. Hello. Oh, you didn't like that, eh? Subject was undergoing parasitic fusion when its heart failed. Massive biosystem shock led to termination of subject and parasite. Yes, use your surroundings. Make them fight for you. I forgot that guy's name from The Last Airbender. But he's the guy who taught Sokka how to sword fight. Portal field can be energized with light energy. Walk into an energized portal to transport to ether. Subject's chest armor was compromised by multiple high-energy strikes, then penetrated by a piercing weapon, terminating subject's life signs. Dear me. But it was like Sokka had picked a or rather, he didn't pick a different name, I don't think. Or he didn't change his name. But he still... Like, he didn't disclose the fact that he was from the Water Tribe to the guy. He said that he was from the Fire Tribe or something. But the guy knew from the moment he told him his name that he was actually from the Water Tribe because of his name, Sokka. But he still trained him. And then when he reveals that he's actually from the Water Tribe, then the guy draws his sword and acts like he's gonna kill him. But it was only really a test to see if Sokka had learned. Like, just a true test of his skills. Subject has a number of severe phase-on radiation burns. Trauma from these wounds is the cause of death. Oh dear. Subject's chest armor was compromised by multiple high-energy strikes, then penetrated by a weapon. He suffered the same fate as that other dude. By the light portal. Or, yeah, rift. These pirates really go through a lot. As diabolical as they can be. They sure suffer a lot for their trouble. Subject has numerous fatal wounds in the back, all from space pirate weaponry. Such termination is often the punishment for cowardice among the space pirate commandos. I see. Can't really say I blame them. Like they've all been going through, and a lot of them are dropping left and right. And that guy is like, nope, I'm not going a step further. One of three locks are offline. Subject was caught in a phase-on explosion. The force of the explosion breached its armor, leaving it exposed to phase-on radiation and the toxic atmosphere of dark ether. It didn't live long after that. Aww. Poor guy. Claw, toxin, spewing immobile darkling. Target surrounded by impenetrable shell produces deadly vapor. The Inkclaw secretes an incredibly durable shell over itself shortly after birth. From that moment on, it remains rooted in place. The creature feeds on the flotsam floating in the atmosphere of dark ether and produces waste in the form of a toxic dark vapor. So it probably doesn't smell too good either. It's like a diabolical hardcore filter feeder. Devilish coral. In theory, it's easier to kill all these guys once they're orbiting the shield. Since if you miss them the first time they turn, then you might hit them on the other side. Oh yeah. I'm going to decacycles. Target shows signs of phase-on radiation, poisoning, and extreme exposure to Dark Ether's atmosphere. All gear and weapons have been removed from the target. Nice. Yeah, so I was wrong. It's not parametrically where the dark beam is in the light world. Energized crystal generates enhanced field of light energy. Energized crystals provide better protection from Dark Ether's denizens. Dark creatures are damaged by the energized field. Some are killed on contact. The extra protection is not unlimited and must be recharged by the light beam to remain in effect. Just wait till I get the the Annihilator beam. Webbling, Darkling capable of generating and energizing tensile biomatter. Creatures immobile and immune to most weapons. The light beam will be able to disrupt and destroy the target. Weblings spin a network of energized snare lines, then sit in the middle and wait for prey to get caught in it, much like a spider. A Webling is incredibly durable, though it has the Darkling weakness to light. You can definitely see the StarCraft influence. Given how similar the Ing are to the Zerg. And then you can also see like some Metroid influence in StarCraft as well. I mean, on this one lava world, there's like this native creature that you can't attack, it's just there. But it looks exactly like a Metroid Triclops. Then again, maybe they came up with that first, I don't know. I still like Metroid a bit more than StarCraft though, even though I think StarCraft is pretty cool. Well, I'm just gonna take this. Yeah, right. Fat chance. It's really too bad. There's only one instance where there's like this kind of fight with the Ying. I wish there were more of them. But there aren't that many. Ying web trap. What the heck was that? Semi-sentient living snares. A creature is virtually indestructible and can only be undone by killing the Ying that commands it. These creatures respond to commands from the Ying, forming over areas as ordered. Ow! I mean, there are like two areas, or two other instances that come close to a big Ying fight like this, and that's when you're finding these two keys in the... Ow. I wonder if there is actually a way to get possessed. Because it always says that. But I kind of wonder if they do that too when your energy is down. If they can then actually take you over. I think that would be neat. Horrifying, but neat. Ow! Goodness. Oh, hello. Come on, come on. I want you to do it. I want you to do it. Come on. Hey, 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 hey. Haha, gotcha. Wait, there's another one? Hi there. Give up the ghost, why don't you? Or the key. Oh, it just teleported me over here. Hopefully decent W game. Dark Tentacle, Dimension Warping Ing Tendril. Darkling will open warps and attempt to grapple enemy targets. Dislikes bright light. Some Darklings can open dimensional portals at will. They use this ability to hunt for unwary prey, reaching out to snatch them with their tentacles. Once ensnared, the prey is dragged to its doom. Oh boy. The tentacles are resilient. Pure light energy can disrupt them. Nothing can destroy them. that true? Is that so? Oops. Oi, I'm getting punished here. Bit reckless, even. Yeah, give me that light ammo. Of course, I also... Actually, hang on a second. Just deal with you felons. Oh, 2 for 1. Ow. What just hit me? Oh, is it right above me? Oh. Ah, shoot. That's not what I meant to do. Oh well. Now just get over here, take the shield down with the light beam. I meant to hop over this and then do this. Yay, recharge that one bit of light ammo. I think the memory I have of the Ing fight from when I was 7 is actually that fight right there. The fight with like 6 or 7 Ing or whatever. And I remember thinking, like, ing, okay, is it, like, supposed to sound like ink? Because, like, you know, they can turn themselves into liquid and... Let's just take care of your power supply. Taste of your own medicine. Technician report 07201101. The wind energy systems are online. Not anymore, they aren't. I managed to build a modest supply of reserve power, but I doubt it'll last. All of these trips to the Dark World are taking a huge toll on the energy supply. We'll see how they feel about these stupid expeditions when the cooling system shuts off and the power latrines go offline. There's stupid guys just stealing all my power. Yeah, I'd be pretty frustrated too. Now, probably my favorite Space Pirate log in the entire game. Maybe even the entire trilogy. 2 hunters. Well, I don't know. The stowaway one in Prime 3 is pretty cool, too. 2 hunters. Another hunter, wearing the traditional colors of Samus Aran, made planetfall today. Horrific as it may sound, there are 2 of them now. We are bracing for a new assault. This dire turn of events may bear some goodwill. One of our scouts in Dark Ether saw a curious encounter. The Dark Hunter attacked the one clad as Samus near a Phazon site. Perhaps they are not allies, but foes. Perhaps we can forge an alliance with the Dark Hunter. An exchange. Phazon for the head of our common enemy. Yeah. As they said, she doesn't seek for their destruction, but their Phazon. Whoop. Yeah, boy. Space Pirate Defense Shield is active. Its shield was taken from the wreckage of a Space Pirate starship. It is impervious to your weaponry. Just ricochets off. Luminos data pack translated. Jastel's Testament. My journey comes to an end. The thrice-cursed Ing prepared an ambush of singular cunning in the mining station. They caught me in it like a neophyte fresh from the training halls. I have sent 5 score of their number to whatever foul pit they call an afterlife. But in vain. My life is extinguished. By Grapfar's hammer, by the sword, sons of Orvan, you shall be avenged. I have to say, I'm also a much bigger fan of this Space Pirate music than the Prime 1 version and the Prime 3 version. Like, the music in the Prime 1 version, I mean, it is fitting for those pirates, I guess, because, as I've said before somewhere, I don't really consider the pirates from Prime 1 all that threatening. aside from the beam troopers and the elite pirates, all the other pirates are just kind of more of a joke than anything, I kind of feel like. But so, you know, the music that itself doesn't really, I mean, it starts off scary sounding. But then the rest of it just kind of sounds not all that threatening. And then the Prime 3 pirate music, it does sound a lot more threatening. But like, you know, I've kind of mentioned, like, the pirates themselves in Prime 3 are a lot more kind of like the pirates in Prime 1, but the pirates in Prime 3 are a lot more animalistic and thus seem less threatening. So the music, it's kind of like the music, it's all dramatic and scary when it plays. But then it's also over too quickly sometimes. And so it's kind of like, oh, scary monsters about to kill you, and then it's like gone in sometimes 5 seconds. Now the music in Prime 2, I think, is a lot more balanced. And plus the pirates themselves are a lot more organized and seem less animalistic. Thanks for breaking the boxes for me. It's like, it's not quite like so scary and dramatic sounding. But it's like enough to get your attention, because like the pirates themselves in this game are enough to get your attention, I think. Anyway, I mean, that's just my opinion. I'm sure everyone has their own opinion on which pirate design is their favorite. I will say the pirates in Prime 3, they're more they're definitely very alien looking. Whoops. Now, beyond this next boss, I don't exactly... My 7-year-old memory fails me because I'm not sure I actually watched beyond this point. Target is a biogenerated power sphere. Sphere provides dark energy to the Amorbis. Xenotech detected in sphere. Sphere is impervious to weapons. How did my health drop so much? Oh, I guess I didn't save like I meant to. Amorbis, gigantic tunneling guardians. Avoid target as it enters and leaves the earth. Look for disturbances in the ground. Target cannot survive for long if its outer shell is cracked. The enormous Amorbis, that kind of rhymes, can move through solid rock and earth with ease, and can sense the location of surface-level prey deep within the ground. They will attempt to ram any target they can find in their domain. They are vulnerable to all forms of weapon fire, but are incredibly strong and resistant to pain. Hello. Dark Amorbis. Dark energies charged guardians. Targets gain armor, beam weapon, and regenerative powers when fused to Dark Sphere. Weak spot within mouth detected. Concussive force will deliver heavy damage to it. The Amorbis can attach themselves to the Dark Sphere, drawing potent energy from within. They can fire dark energy at light crystals, nullifying safe zones for a short time. They can also channel this energy into powerful beam attacks. Bioscans indicate a weak spot inside the creature's mouth. Concentrate your fire at this area to damage an Amorbis. Ow. What the? Just me, or were like my shots just disappearing? Oh, shoot. How did I not notice that? Got him. I got him. Oh, ow, hi! I did not notice you there. Man, I'm just having a grand old time hanging out with these two grubs. Oh, hi. I wonder if I charge it with a light beam, can we still deactivate it? I don't know. Yep. That's not what I meant to do. Ow! What the? Maybe I should look at my radar too. If memory serves me, a charged shot with the light beam will completely remove its armor. Yep. It's a nice little light hack for you. You feeling left out, buddy? Finish him! Just turns to dust. What's the suit changing animations in this game are way more awesome. Boom. Now, whether or not I like Prime 2 or Prime 3 more, the jury is still out. Now the sky's red. Stop blinking, pretty eyes. I kind of had this one hypothesis. The Ying aren't too happy with me. I should have activated it right as he was charging at me. Oh. Just try something. That seems like a good place to stop for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, God bless, and I hope to see you next time. Ciao.